beta?
And I'm going to say the Mangalacharan as well.
1 second, just 1 second.
When's the master class?
Ek hi minute hai beta, I'm just going live. So master class is this Sunday, and the topic of this master class is like really, really good.
And I'm going to say the Mangalacharan as well.
1 second, just 1 second.
Ma'am, what is the topic?
Ek hi minute hai beta. Now I have. Okay, now I've gone live. So the topic of the masterclass is Vigyan versus Bhagwan. Okay, science versus spirituality. Okay,
So this is a bit interesting.
it is a very interesting topic, and the teacher who's coming, his name is Dr. Abhishek ji, and he is super duper good. Make sure you have your pen and papers and a lot of questions ready for him. Okay. So, Diva, let's do Mangalacharan. Let Anaya do Mangalacharan and then I'll come to you. Is it okay, beta? Chalo. Up we get for the Mangalacharan. Chalo, Anaya and Aisha.
When should we do?
Whichever you want.
Mangalam Bhagavana Viro, Mangalam Gautamo Gani, Mangalam Kunda Kundatyo, Jaina Dharmostu Mangalam, Sarva Mangalyam Mangalyam, Sarva Kalyanakarikam, Pradhanam Sarva Dharmanam, Jainam Jaitu Shashanam.
All right, let's come down. Okie dokie. What were we learning last week? Not last week. On
Jitendra.
Jai Jinendra Om. Are you back home?
Yes.
Om is back home in Melbourne. Okay, that's good. All right. So we finished learning about Pach Bab, and then we finished learning about Kashai, and then about Sadachar. 3 points in Sadachar. Sacha Jaini kaisa hota hai? What is the 3 things that he does?
रात्रि भोजन नहीं करता.
Huh?
रात्रि भोजन नहीं करता. पानी को छान के पीता है.
हर दिन देश दर्शन करते हैं.
हाँ.
Very nice. Very nice, Anaya. Excellent. Bolo beta. Sorry, Divya.
What place are we in the competition?
What place are you? Now, you all have not sent me the recording for Samyak Darshan Prapta Karenge. Hopefully by this week. Bolo beta.
I'm pretty sure I sent the recording, right?
Yeah, so you have sent, Anaya sent. I think Vivan was the first person to send it. Hai na, Vivan? No? Okay, a lot of you all have, but many of you have not. So please make sure we learn it now quickly. Okay, who all has not learned it? Read it and say it. Okay, I think someone had sent even the English version of this. It is sent on the group.
Can I say like some
Sure, beta. So I'm
Ma'am?
just going to open it. Haan, bolo beta.
Can we see a movie today?
We might see a movie because we are not doing Kahoot today. Okay, come on. Who's going? Someone?
me?
Said we will do Kahoot yesterday, today.
But you all did one yesterday. Now let's get to learning.
Can
Can I?
Divyam,
Can I
1
say-
second. Divyam, Tuesday, Thursday, we will definitely do Kahoot. Now, Anaya, you already. 1 second. 1 second. Only one person.
Pallavi ma'am,
Bolo, Piranshi.
can I say?
Have you sent your recording?
Yeah.
Okay, then someone who has not sent their recording will say this. Who has?
My sister hasn't.
Okay, then you can help your sister to say it. Come on, both of you can say it.
भगवान बनेंगे सम्यक दर्शन प्राप्त करेंगे सप्त भयों से नहीं डरेंगे सत्य तत्व का ज्ञान करेंगे जीव अजीव पहचान करेंगे स्वपर भेद विज्ञान करेंगे निज आत्मा का पान करेंगे पंच प्रभु का ध्यान धरेंगे गुरुजन का सम्मान करेंगे जिनवाणी का श्रवण करेंगे पठन करेंगे मनन करेंगे रात्रि भोजन नहीं करेंगे बिना चना जल काम न लेंगे, निज स्वभाव को प्राप्त करेंगे, मोह भाव का नाश करेंगे और राग द्वेष का त्याग करेंगे और अधिक क्या बोलो बालक भक्त नहीं भगवान बनेंगे.
Very, very nice. Excellent. Now, today, right after Pathshala, who all is going to send their recordings? Who has Shreya is going to send it today. Diva is going to send it. Who else is going to send their recordings today? Anaisha. Who else? What are you all waiting for? Komal.
The English lyrics, you know.
I'm pretty sure the English lyrics are on the group. Give me 1 second.
My
I'll
mom
con-
and dad don't know where the group is.
Your mom and dad don't know where the group is?
Yeah.
Pallavi auntie,
Bolo beta.
what if you don't know how to read Hindi? Because I don't know how to read Hindi.
Me too.
I don't know who it was. Was it Surbi or Rishan? They've sent the
Yes, ma'am.
English version.
Somebody has sent it.
Yes, someone had. I'll post it back today. So even if you can't read Hindi, don't tell me you can't read English because we have both the versions which are sent. Okay? This is for
Pallavi
that.
ma'am,
Bolo beta.
actually, I forgot to tell you from where I started that
Hmm.
I know 12 or 13 gathas of the Chodala's first dance and
Very
18
nice.
gathas of Samay Sahib.
Areva, very, very nice. And you know what? In Diwali, we are going to have a special, not a master class, but it's going to be called a happiness workshop, where you can present whatever you've learned over the days. And even for every master class, few minutes before, like if you join 10 minutes before, whoever wants can present whatever you want. Okay? Because there's so many kids now who want to do Manglacharan. So we might take 2 or 3 kids who want to do Manglacharan and 1 or 2 who want to do the Stuti. Okay. So I have just sent the English version of Samyak Darshan Prapta Karenge on the group right now. Okay. And Divyam, don't worry, I'll send a link to your mom also. Now, today after Pathshala, put your hands up of who is really going to send the recordings. Shreya, Anaisha, Komal already had her hand up.
Mostly, yes.
Viva, Vivan, what is mostly? Prisha, what does mostly mean? Why would you not want to do it?
I can do it. Yes.
Yes,
100%.
I can do
Ma'am,
it.
I'm raising hand for I have done that.
Okay, I know you've already done it. So, Darsh, have you heard the Samyak Darshan Prapta Karenge before, beta?
Yes, but I won't be able to do it today because my grandparents came yesterday and they're
Okay.
visiting our house today.
All right.
And
However,
I
you're
also have something about the presentation.
okay.
About the Diwali thing, I haven't completed yet, so
That's
I
okay.
still need some time.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay. Now, last on Monday, Darsh, you have 3 more weeks to do it. You can do it until the end of October. Okay. So,
Got it.
on Monday, whoever said, I'm not doing a presentation, it's not a choice whether you want to do it or not. Every child gets marked, and I don't want a 0 for anyone. You get marked on 10. And who gives the marks? Everyone, all your buddies give the marks. So who is it that day, Monday, who said, I'm not doing anything?
Me.
Was there anyone? Okay, Anaya. So which one are you going to do? You can do whatever you want. If you can choose the Gati topic also.
What do you mean by presentation?
Presentation means you have to talk on any one chosen topic. The topic of choice is yours. You can either draw a picture if you don't want to do a PowerPoint. Okay, you can draw a picture and send a photo, or you can write something and read like an essay and show everyone. Okay, so maybe you want to ask your mom what if she wants to help you. Otherwise, I'm here to help you with it. All right.
Okay.
So you can choose your topic. Now today we'll continue. We'll go back to learning about the 4 dash. What are we learning about? Char kya hote? चार गतियां होते हैं चार कषाय भी होते हैं but Vivan and Viranshi we finished the kashais we won victory over the kashais okay हमको कषाय क्यों होते हैं कौन बताएगा what is the reason we have kashais
राग द्वेष
राग द्वेष मतलब कषाय. हमको राग द्वेष क्यों होते हैं? The big M.
मिथ्यात्व.
मिथ्यात्व. Very good. और मिथ्यात्व का नाश हम कैसे करेंगे? How would we get rid of the मिथ्यात्व? सम्यक दर्शन प्राप्त करके. Okay, so सम्यक darshan is the light of right belief, right knowledge and right conduct. तो अभी हमको सम्यक दर्शन करना है. So we have to learn about मैं कौन हूँ और मैं कौन नहीं हूँ. Who can tell me? Darsh, I can see your hand up. Who are you?
I'm Shuddhatma.
Okay, and who are you not?
Dash.
I'm not Darsh. Very, very nice. Okay. However, because you are in Darsh's Sharir right now, we can also call you Darsh because we cannot separate Darsh from the Shuddhatma. So on Monday, we learned that a specific form of the Jeev, okay, is called a Gati. Like right now, you're not an animal, or we are not a Naraki, or we are not a Dev. We've got a specific form of Manusha. That's why it's called Manusha Gati. And there's 4 Gatis. And anyone here who does not know the names of the 4 Gatis? Anyone here?
Narak, Tiryanj,
मनुष्य देव
और देव. ठीक है, तो मैं आत्मा हूँ. Like Darsh said, I'm a Shuddhatma. We all are Shuddhatmas. However, we are in Manusha Gati. That's why we can be called Manusha also. So both are right. Okay, I'm an Atma and I'm a Manusha. Both are right. And which principle of Mahavir Bhagwan tells us that both are right? 2 perspectives are right. Who can tell me? Usko kya kehte hain? It starts with Anekantvad. Very nice. Okay. Looking from different.
Ma'am, I don't understand Anekantvad.
Okay. 1 second. Who is it that does not understand Anekantvad? Viranshi. Okay. That's fine. Now, Viranshi, you are your mother's daughter. Is that correct? तुम अपनी मम्मी की बेटी हो. Is that right?
No.
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not your mother's daughter.
I don't know because it's a bit confusing because.
No, what is confusing here? Your mummy will call you my daughter Viranshi. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
All mummies will call daughter
Yes.
or son. Okay, that's right. Your father will call you Meri beti Viranshi. So, okay, so mummy and daddy. Okay, now your teacher will call you student Viranshi. Correct?
Yes.
Your grandparents will call you my little granddaughter, my lovely granddaughter. Hai na?
Yes.
Yes. So, does that mean there's so many different Viranshis at home?
No.
Viranshi to ek hi hai na? And none of you are wrong. Dad is right, grandpa is right, grandmother is right, auntie is right, uncle is right, who say Viranshi is my niece. Okay, everyone is right. So there's so many perspectives of seeing one thing. Now, Roshni had her hand up. Who can give an example of what is this for an
Elephant.
elephant? Who wants to give the example of the elephant for an ekantavad? Anyone? Yes.
A little elephant, a giant elephant.
Okay. Imagine this. Does anyone know this example? All right, I'll tell you. Imagine there's 6 blind men. Okay, we are 12 of us. Imagine 6 of us were blind. Okay? And yes, Surbi, bolo beta.
Can I say the example?
Sure.
So there were 6 blind men, and then what happened was that they were all told to go somewhere and touch an elephant. So the person didn't say elephant, but it was an elephant. So they each touched different parts of it. One man touched the tail, one the foot, one the trunk, one the ear, I think, and one the
tusk, the teeth. Okay.
Oh yeah,
very
one
nice.
tusk.
Okay.
And then they each, so the one with the tail said something different to the others, and then the others said something different to everyone else. I don't remember what was each.
That's okay. Let me tell everyone. Okay. Yes, Diva.
I think I remember a few of them. So the person who touched the tail thought it was a very long rope. And the person who touched the feet thought it was a hard,
Like a pole, a big pole.
yeah,
Okay.
a pole. And the person who touched the ears thought it was a fan.
Hmm.
And I
The
don't.
person who touched the teeth thought it was something really hard and tough. Okay, so every person touched a different part and they thought this is a pole. Okay, this is a string. This is a fan. But was any of them right?
No.
Was any of them wrong?
Yes.
No, they were not wrong because that part was actually like a fan. But if you put it all together, it was an elephant. So they were right in their in their perspective. Okay, each one was right. That is anekantvad. Because the elephant does have ears like a fan. The elephant does have a tail like a big rope. The elephant does have big fat legs which might be like poles. Okay, so all of them were correct. That is anekantvad.
Then can I say a fact?
Yes, bolo beta.
Our thigh bone femur, the biggest bone in our body, can weight till if we put 2 elephants on them, then only that breaks.
Okay, but don't try to bring 2 elephants on your femur bone. Okay, we don't want to have an accident. Okay, let's go back. So, what is Manusha Gati? When we die from somewhere, when someone dies from one other Gati and takes birth as a human, then it's called Manusha Gati. Then we were here, we were learning what is Tiryancha Gati. And we, of course, saw a lot of animals: butterfly, giraffe, panda, bear, zebra, polar bear, elephant, rhinoceros, kangaroo, fox. We saw all animals. And also, what did we see? The earth-bodied, water-bodied, fire-bodied, plants, and air-bodied. These are also examples of Tiryancha. These one sense beings, okay, they only have one sense, and that is the sense of touch. They are also examples of Tiryanch. Okay, and then we saw today we are going to see what are the different plant-bodied beings. Okay, now in the plant body we have ladyfinger and we have cucumber and we have Loki, bottle guard. Okay, so one bottle guard has one jeev in it, but we also have root vegetables. Give me examples. Give me examples of root
Carrots,
vegetables.
potatoes, onions,
Yes, and you know what?
beetroot.
Very nice. Ginger, turmeric. You know what? They have infinite jeev in one body. Okay, in one potato, in one carrot, in one turnip, in one beetroot. So here in the fruits or in the cucumber or the lady's finger, one body had one jeev, one lady finger had one jeev. However, okay. Yes, beta.
If you have a drop of water in your hand, or if it's going to drip down on the floor, does one drip of water have infinite jeev?
Yes, it has got a lot of jeeves. Okay. And in the water, there's 2 types of jeeves. There's thrust means 2, 3, 5, 4, 5 sensed, and sthavar means 1 sense. So infinite 1 sensed, and the thrusts can be counted. Yes,
I have
Darsh.
a question.
Is
your soul made of atoms?
Soul is made of atoms. The soul, the atoms of the soul are called pradesh. Okay. So pradesh is how much space one particle of the soul occupies is called a pradesh. It's called Atma Pradesh. Okay. So
And if atoms are a jeev, won't your soul be a jeev?
No, atoms. So our soul is jeev. Our soul is not a jeev. Okay. So atoms are particles of matter. Okay. And your body is not made up of matter. Your body is made up of matter, but your soul is not made up of matter. Okay.
Got
Your
it.
soul is different.
And if you cut yourself in half, which part will the soul stay in?
Oh, very nice. Now, this is a very smart question. Okay. Now, yes, Diva wants to answer this.
Maybe if you cut yourself in half, well,
I guess you're not going to survive, so it's not going to go in any part of your body. It's going to go straight to a different gati.
Okay, now let's answer this from a different perspective. Okay, now where do you have pain if you prick your finger? Okay, do you have pain? If you prick your toes, you will have pain. If you pull your ears, you will have pain. Okay, if you pinch your cheeks, you will have pain. Okay, all right. And so remember one thing. Okay, your Atma Pradesh, your particles of the soul, are all over your body except in your hair and except in your nails. Okay, so it's not that your face has a soul and your tummy doesn't have a soul. It's not like that. The property of the soul is that whichever gati you go to, whichever body you go to, the entire body has the soul particles. Okay, so if I cut my finger into half, okay, so these are the soul particles, but the part of the finger which is left still will have some soul particles. Okay, and if I cut my finger into half, the one that pops out, okay, my soul particles, they will die. The soul particles won't survive.
Lavi auntie.
1 second, after Ishan. Bolo beta.
Okay, so my question was that, like, they say that from Narak when, no, not Narak, I mean, from any gati, when you die and go in another gati, how is it possible that you only in one blink you are like,
I'll tell you.
different?
We are coming. We haven't spoken of the dying yet. We'll come there. Yes, Roshni.
You know how, like you said, that part of if you chop the finger off, that part of the Atma Pradesh would die. So like since I'm a human now, I have this many Atma Pradesh. But if I like, for example, I'm a very huge animal like an elephant in next gati, then would the Pradesh like regenerate? Do they like?
Very nice question. Now, you know what? I'll come to you right after Roshni. Sorry, beta. You know what? Our soul has a very special property. And that property is one of contraction and expansion. Okay? Say if one of us were a dinosaur before. Okay? Where is our dinosaur? He's not here. Divya. Okay. Say if he was a dinosaur, the Atma Pradesh will expand to fit into a dinosaur. If someone becomes an ant, the Atma Pradesh will contract to fit into the ant. That is one special power of the Atma Pradesh. Okay. Now, yes, Om, bolo beta.
So, when you were saying if you cut this finger in half, then sometimes you get a hole. So, like if you have a cylinder and it's covered on both sides, but then you just cut it in the half, then it gets a hole. But then when you get the hole in here and you just tilt it like this, won't all that solo thing, something come out or something?
Yes. So, see, inside our body, the soul cannot be seen, but inside our body, there's a lot of muscles and blood and lymph fluids. Okay. A cylinder is non-living. We are living beings. That is the big difference. Okay, Om? Roshni, you wanted to say something else? You had to finish something?
Yes, like if I become from an elephant to an ant, would the it would like get, the Pradesh would get smaller, but would the rest of them die or would they shrink in size?
No, they would just shrink. They would not die. Okay. So one important thing is the Atma Pradesh, they will not die. They will shrink or they will, okay, because matter, our soul never dies. It's only the soul Pradesh, the particles that become small and big. Okay. The soul will always stay there. Yes, Darsh, followed by Viranshi.
You didn't really answer my question. Which half would the soul actually stay in?
The soul would not, look, if I'm cut into half right now, okay, I would die. And like Deva said, the soul would go to another gati. And like Rishan said, in a fraction of a second, before you close your eyes or blink your eyes, the soul would have reached another gati.
But what if you're a Narakati?
Yeah, even there, no matter which gati, it takes equal time to go to any gati. All right?
But like in Naragati, once you die, you just go back there.
Yes. And in
You don't
Naragati,
die.
you won't die. So if someone is chopped into tiny pieces, we'll come to Naragati. We are just talking about human followed by Tiryanj. I'm coming to Narak soon. So we'll learn a lot more about Naragati there. Yes, Viranshi followed by Surabhi.
Actually, I have a lot of questions. Not
Yes.
that much. So I want to just tell one thing and ask question.
Hmm?
So the Tiryanj is the in Tiryanj Gati we have the most dukh, like
Yes, a lot of dukkha. Okay, because all the nigodya, all the one sense, infinite one sense jeev, the ones you find in root vegetables are in nigodya. Roshni, I'll come to you after
Ma'am,
she had her.
I have two questions.
Okay, Viranshi, you go first.
So you said that when we cut our finger, so the soul particles die when they that finger that popped out. So, but you said, but the Atma is Anadhi, then how can they die?
Yeah. So what I mean is, if I chop this finger, okay, the Atma Pradesh will stay here. But because this finger is separated from me, okay, because this finger will not get enough oxygen, my soul particles will stay here with me, and this will only be a non-living thing then.
Okay.
All right. And that's the reason. Let me give you one example. See, there's certain animals like a lizard, okay? By mistake, if you stamp on its tail or if you hit its tail, the tail gets separated from the body. Okay, the tail stays as a non-living thing, but the lizard is still living.
Okay.
That's an excellent example.
Ma'am,
Yes?
in the Narak Gati, I also know that they have a Ayu. So when their Ayu is over, do they disappear, like die and disappear, or the body is still left there?
The body might be left there, but they will get born somewhere. Like they won't go to Devgati, but they might come to Manushya or Tiryansh Gati. Okay?
No, that body like will be.
Their body is different from us. Their body is called Vaikraik Sharir. Okay?
So it will be there only.
It can be there only. Yeah, I really don't know. Like how in Manushya Gati, they burn our body. Like in Jains and Hindus, they burn the body after its death. In Christians and Muslims, they bury the body. So I really don't know what was done with my body in Naragati. Does anyone remember when you all were in Narak? What did they? No. But I'll ask someone I'll let you know by next class. Yes,
Okay.
Roshni. Bolo, Roshni.
I think in Naragati, just a thought that since the floor in Naragati is very like hot and burning, wouldn't the body just get burnt?
It could be, but some places it's very, very cold. Like in the 7th Narak, it's very cold. The first 4 Naraks are very hot and last 3 are super cold.
Ma'am, in the cold Narak, if we keep a Sumeru Parvat, that will also be melted. That much cold it is. No, sorry, in the hot, sorry.
Yes.
When it is hot, the Sumeru Parvat will also melt down.
You're right. You're right. Yes. Yes, Surabhi.
I have 2 questions. So the first question is it ever possible? So let's say you go to Manushya Gati after you go to Dev Gati, and then you come and then you die and then you come back to Manushya Gati. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So from Narak, you can't go direct to Swarga. We'll talk about that. Okay. Just give me a few minutes. Yes.
I've got another question. Just when when somebody cuts your leg in Narak, then doesn't it hurt just as much as it does in Manushya Gati?
Now, see, very good question. We are just coming to Narak. Now, the thing is, the body in Narak Gati, the structure of the body is different. Okay. So no matter how many little pieces you're chopped into, you're cut into, all the pieces will join together. However, because all the Narakis, they think they are the body. That's why if someone comes and tries to chop my hand, okay, will I feel the pain?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, just like that, I'll feel the pain more so because I think this is my body. Just like that, the Naraki, they feel, oh, this is their body and someone is cutting. That's why they feel that pain, because they have oneness in the body. Yes, Roshni.
2 questions. The first one is, like you said, the Naragati, the Jeev, they feel that that's their body. But what if like your आयु बन गई नरक की, उसके बाद लाइफ में सम्यक दर्शन हुआ और फिर मतलब आयु के हिसाब से तो हम नरक गति गए, but सम्यक दर्शन हुआ तो wouldn't you feel then your atma, but would
Yes, very nice. Like, see, right now, Ravan Jeev and Krishna's Jeev and also Lakshman Jeev, they are in Narak right now. And they all have got Samyak Darshan there. Okay. So when someone cuts their body, because in Narak, there's constantly hitting and cutting happening. Okay. Imagine there's 2 Narkis. One is Ravan Jeev and the other is some other Narki. Now, Ravan Jeev had got Samyak Darshan. So even if he is cutting, he will differentiate. He'll do Bhed Vigyan. मेरा आत्मा अलग है, मैं अलग हूँ, शरीर अलग है. They are cutting the sharir. Okay, Ravan will do Bhed Vigyan. But imagine if it was some other Mithya Drushti Jeev, they will do a lot of crying. They will be so anxious. Oh, he's cutting me. Oh my God. बहुत चीखेंगे, चिल्लाएंगे. So that is the difference between a Samyak Drushti and a Mithya Drushti. Okay, a Samyak Drushti understands that the soul is different and the body is different. And what a Mithya Drushti does, मैं और मेरा. Okay, they think मैं मतलब शरीर हूँ और मेरा भी शरीर है. That is the biggest mistake. Okay.
And my second question was, you know how you said the first to fourth is very hot and then the rest is cold. Isn't the cold better than the hot?
Oh, you know what? For how long? See, our freezers are not too bad. Okay, our freezers are not like -60, -100. Okay. For how long can you put your hand on ice? For how long? 1 minute, 2 minutes? Okay.
At least I can do it for 5 or 7 minutes.
You're joking. You know what? If you do it for 5 or 7 minutes, your hands are going to get numb. Okay. I'll tell you what, the cold is just as bad as the heat. When it's summer in Australia, you really want to.
Give you vitamin D.
The sun gives you vitamin D, but not when it burns you up, isn't it? Okay. So remember one thing, the heat extremes of anything are bad for us. Okay. And the hot and the cold is very extreme. Yes. Last question by Surabhi. And then I'm going forward to teach. Yes, Surabhi.
I have a statement of Rochini's question. The cold is not actually that better, because if you put your hand in ice or foot in ice for too long, or keep your foot on ice for too long, and if it's really, really cold, you have like a really high chance of getting frostbite. And second of all, my question was that if we went to if we went to Narakati, then the people who are killing us, what are their names? And
no one is bothered about a name. In Narak, all that people are bothered is about killing and hurting each other.
I don't mean like that name. I mean like the name of, like, what type of dev are they?
In Narakati, there's no dev. There's only Narki. They're called Narki.
Okay, and I've got one more small question. How many times can you be born in in all the 6 kals?
How many times depends on which gati you're born, and depends on how much ayu you've got there. Like, for example, in Dev Gati, the maximum ayu is 33 sagar. That's like long eons and eons of years. That's a very long time. In Narak Gati, the minimum ayu is only 10,000 years. So that will go away quickly.
Ma'am, can I explain 33 sagar?
You want
Only
to
one sagar.
Can I just finish teaching this and then I'll allow you to explain? Definitely, Vivan. Okay, we would love to have you explain.
But there are Bhavanvasi Dev who live in Naragati, but in a different place.
Yes. So in Naragati, the Devs can go up to the third Narak. How there's seventh Narak, Devs can go up to the third Narak. And you know what? Even if I go to Naragati, okay, maybe one of y'all who go to Devgati, if y'all go to Devgati, you can come to the up to the third Narak to tell me if I'm in pain. You can tell me, oh, it's about the body. You can help me to get Samyak Darshan. Okay, right now, okay, Sita's Jeev, Sita from the last Gati, her Jeev goes to tell Lakshman and Ravan and help them. She goes to give Gyan to them, like teach them.
Ma'am,
One second, beta.
pain doesn't feel there to the Dev. The pain, the cold or the hot thing.
No. Their bodies are also Vaikari. Okay. Yes,
Ma'am, do
Roshni.
you know in which Narak is Lakshman and Ravan?
I think Tisre Narak mein.
My question is that you know how in Narak there are different types of things like devils or something, not Narki,
Yeah.
like different stuff who
Yes.
like not the Narki or the Dev, the other devils
They're
kind
called
of.
Asur Kumar Dev. They are called Asur Kumar Dev.
So are they Jeev too, or do
Yes.
they just?
They are cheap. You know what?
Ma'am, I have a question.
One second. I'll answer Roshni's question and I'll come to you. Not all the Devgati Devs are good. Okay. Anaya, put your hand down. I'll come to you. Some of the Devgati Devs are not as good and they also can go into the Narak. Okay. You know what they do? Like they are Devs who just go and ignite fights. They are like gas lighters. Okay. So imagine there was Om, and imagine Om's mom. In India, when the baby is small, Mama puts this kajal into the eyes. Has anyone seen kajal? Kajal is this black thing Mama puts into the eyes. Okay. So the Asur Kumar Devs will go to Om, okay, if Om is in Narak. Okay, some child, maybe not Om. And because everyone in Narak has this Avadi Gyan, okay, so they will say, oh, see, this is your mother and she hated you and she tried to poke your eye and kill you. Was that right? That's not what Mom was trying to do. Mom was trying to make your eyes really nice. Okay, she was doing something good. But the Asur Kumar Devs are the ones who will constantly say bad things and have fights between everyone. So there are Devs who are not good and they can go to Narakati, okay, to ignite these fights. All right. Now I'm coming to Vivan, followed by Anaya.
Yes, ma'am. Just you said that like that Ravan, Ram, Lakshman are in Naragati, but how they are in Naragati?
Because they
are
did
good.
something bad when they were in Manushya-gati. They did something that was not right. That's why they went to Naragati. Okay? Just Muniraj, if you say something bad to
But
Muniraj.
all says they are in Devgati.
No, they are. See,
Ma'am,
Hindus, the other religion people don't know, and that's why they say in Devgati. But according to scriptures, they are actually in Naragati. However, even if they are in Naragati, remember that they all are going to become Bhagwans once they come out from Naragati. So remember, not necessarily all Narkis are bad. Okay, yes, Chitali. And
ma'am,
I'll come.
Bhagwan said that Ram Bhagwan is in Narak.
Not Ram. Ram Bhagwan to moksha chale gaye hai. Lakshman, Ravan, or whom were we talking about? Lakshman, Ravan, and who else were we talking about? Krishna. Okay, they are in Narak right now. And I'll just confirm if they are in the third Narak. As far as I know, third, but I'll confirm and I'll let you know next time. Okay, because Shrenik Raja is in the first Narak. See, if you get Samyak Darshan, even if you've had a bandh of the seventh Narak, like Shrenik Raja, he did something really wrong. Okay, he put a snake in a Muni Raja's neck. So he got a bandh of seventh Narak. But he repented, he understood what he did was wrong. And then his bandh of seventh Narak came to first Narak when he got Samyak Darshan. So even this can happen. So that's how powerful Samyak Darshan is. And Shrenik Raja will come out of Narak and he'll become a human being and then he will go to moksha. He's going to become a Tirthankar. So we should not hate anyone. We should not hate anyone in any four gatis. हमको समता भाव रखना चाहिए. Okay, Jinali followed by Roshni.
So, you know how in science we have one sun and one moon and the earth revolves around them? So,
Yeah.
there's the three gatis. So, would there be like 5 or 6 different suns in Dev Gati, Manushya Gati, and Narak Gati?
You know
it's
what? In all the gatis, there's actually much more than one sun and one moon. And we will have a masterclass about Jain history as well as Jain geography. Okay, we are going to have one masterclass, which is storytelling, and you will love that. Okay, and
what day is it at?
this month, the masterclass on science versus Vigyan versus Bhagwan is on this Sunday at 2. So our time is 7:30. The masterclass is not going to be 7:45. It will be 7:30. Okay, so make sure you all join right at a few minutes before 7:30, because we have a lot of students who are going to say bhaktis and stutis that day. Okay, Roshni followed by, this is more like a question answer session today, isn't it? Yeah, Roshni followed by Diva.
For Vivan's question about how he asked how Krishna, like, I don't know about Krishna, but how Ravan and Lakshman are in Narak, they should be in Dev. So, like, as per Jain Ramayan, Lakshman was actually the one who killed Ravan, and Ravan was very greedy. So they both went to Narak, but Ravan is going to be the first Tirthankar in Sambhav. But then Ram, Bhagwan, he took Diksha and he went to Moksha, like after the Ramayana happened. And Sita's in Devgati. So.
All right, very, very nice. Yes, Diva.
Two things. One, the Ramayan who's in Narak, don't people like burn him on Dashami?
Ravan, some people who don't know, okay? Now, would we burn any jiva out of any of the four gatis? No, because what sort of hinsa are we doing when we burn someone?
Dravya
Dravya hinsa. So we see both actually. Because Ravan is not there in person, but you're thinking of burning him, that is bhav hinsa. And you're doing dravya hinsa, because when you ignite fire, there's infinite jeeves which are being killed. So we are doing both. That's why.
That's why I didn't gone to this Dashera.
Very nice. And we should not see anyone doing it also. Okay? क्योंकि हम लोग को वैसा अनुमोदन. See, there's 3 ways of doing things. One is I do it. Second is I make someone do it. Like I'm not doing, but I'll tell Rishan or I'll tell Vivan कि Ravan को जला दो. And third, none of us are doing it, but someone who's doing it, I say, बहुत अच्छा है, ऐसे ही जलाओ. तो उससे भी मुझे पाप लगता है. That's why don't do krut, मतलब वो खुद तुम नहीं करो. Karit, मतलब don't get anyone to do it. And anumodana, मतलब don't approve, don't praise someone who's doing it.
But we don't do anumodana, is it okay?
Yes, we don't. It's okay नहीं, हमको करनी ही नहीं चाहिए अनुमोदना. We should never do anumodana of anything that's wrong. Sorry?
If we see it, Ravan get burned.
हमको नहीं करना चाहिए वैसे. We should think of all. Bolo?
Can we play Kahoot now?
1 second. Diva still has questions. Bolo, Diva.
The second question is, I've made my like presentation. I just need to do a few more finishing touches. So, like, are there people who are going to present their presentation on the masterclass?
Not in the masterclass, but we are going to have this special, it's going to be like a kids convention. All the kids who have really, really good presentations, they will be chosen to present in the convention. Okay. So make sure, and I would love all our kids to present in the convention. So make sure you're doing a very high quality presentation.
Where can we put our entry if we want to do it?
But before that, you have to present in your teams. Okay. So you'll first have to present here, and depending on how good it is, okay, we share it. Like we've got a common group, and all the entries are sent into that one. Okay, so whenever you're ready, share it in the class first. Yes, Rishan, and then I'm going to do a little bit of teaching.
The question is like, is the convention like the gender convention that we presented Arshil me, or is it like different?
It is the Jena convention had adults also. This is only a kids convention, international kids convention. Okay. Yes, Anaya. Last question from Anaya today.
So like did Ram had a band of Narak?
No, Ram did not have a band of Narak. Ram, he destroyed all his karmas and went straight to
Moksha.
Moksha.
But he was in the fight with Ravan, and he didn't stop Lakshman by hitting him by the arrow.
But he never told Lakshman to kill Ravan. He was a very nice person, Ram. He never ever wanted to have a war with Ravan. But because Ravan took Ram's wife away, okay, and in the Hinsa we saw, if someone is killing us, we have the right. Because we are Shravak, okay, we have the right to defend ourselves. Like, for example, if there's a dog, if there's a stray wild dog coming behind you, and he's almost going to bite you, okay, wouldn't you do everything to protect yourself? Isn't it? Okay. Yes. Prisha, last question by Prisha.
Would you even kill the dog?
Sorry?
Would you even kill the dog?
Why would you want to kill the dog? We wouldn't even think of killing the dog. However, you would run away from the dog. You would do everything to run away from the dog, wouldn't you? Yeah, we won't. As gents, we will never ever think of, forget a dog. We won't even think of killing an ant, isn't it? Why would, Surabhi, I'll come to you. Why would we not think of killing any living being? Polo?
क्योंकि वो भी कभी ना कभी मोक्ष जाएंगे, उनमें भी सिद्ध बनने की ताकत है.
Yes, because just like I am a Shuddhatma, that dog is also a Shuddhatma. The cat is also a Shuddhatma. Okay, and just like I deserve complete happiness in moksha, he also, and you never know, before you, he or she might become a Bhagwan. So sabhi jeevon mein Bhagwan dekhe. Okay, this is seriously the last question. I'm not taking any more questions today.
But actually, by mistakenly, I've killed 2 snails by very mistake.
Okay. All right. Now see, this is honest. This is called honesty. अगर गलती से हमसे कोई जीव मर जाता है तो हम क्या करते हैं, उसका प्रतिक्रमण करते हैं. Take a niyam, okay? Go to your gurus, take a niyam. If you've done something wrong, किसी चीज का त्याग करो और बोलो कि वो जो जीव है ना, गलती से मर गया. I never intended to do that. And maybe you can take a small niyam as a prayashchit for it. There's something called pratikraman. And next time, always see that you आगे देख के फिर चलो, so that you don't kill anything.
Pallavi ma'am, when I killed 1 snail, it was Paryushan, so I did do Ekash.
That's good. That's good. And see,
Ma'am, time.
Yeah, and see, the very fact कि हमको बुरा लगता है when I kill someone, that itself is saying that you have a pure soul, and you never wanted to kill it. But because मुझसे ही मर गया वो गलती से, I will only have to do the prayashchit. Yes, Surabhi.
So let's say if you you had to see the Ravan's burning, and then you had like feelings that you didn't want to do it at all, and when it started, you quickly looked away. Because you didn't want to see it at all.
Why is it that you wanted to see it? ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि कोई जबरदस्ती करके हमको ले जाता है कि if you don't come there, I'm going to do this to you. You have to see it. ऐसा तो नहीं है ना?
No, I'll just say, let's say that. So if you don't, if that happens to you, do you still get pop for going there? But you had
Well,
intention not to at
if
all.
you go there, if someone is threatening you for your life and saying you have to go there, that's okay. But if I'm sure no one's threatening you that you have to go there. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you like that Ravan. ऐसे तो कोई नहीं बोलेगा, है ना? So let's avoid going there. Okay, now a little bit of learning. That's what Shreya says. I'll do one more slide and then we'll finish. And next time we'll definitely watch a movie. So Narak Gati किसे कहते हैं? जब कोई Not today, beta. It's already very late today. जब कोई जीव कहीं से मरकर नारकी का शरीर धारण करता है, when someone becomes a narki, that is called Narak Gati. Okay, and narki कहाँ रहते हैं? So they live in the Prithvis, and there's 84 million holes. ऐसे bill बोलते हैं. Okay, little holes in the ground. That's where the narki live. Okay. And these are different things about the narkis, which we will learn next time. And there was also a movie called Narak Darshan, which Prisha doesn't like at all. Okay. We might watch the Narak Darshan, and it's not to scare you, because we all have been in Narak infinite times before. Okay, because
in the Narak Darshan movie,
we don't want to go to Narak again. We will watch the movie once, and also we will not hate the Narkis. हमको सारे जीवों के प्रति समता रखनी चाहिए. We learn the rule. Okay? Smile please नहीं. What please? What was the rule we learned? भगवान हमें क्या कह रहे हैं? Samta please. So the no rag and no dvesh policy. Because if we do dvesh, we will definitely go to Narak Gati. हम बहुत लोभ करेंगे तो हम देव गति में जाएंगे. So we are not doing, we don't want to be in any of these 4 gatis. Okay? Now, we are going to do some meditation. See, there was a very, very nice question.
Ma'am,
हाँ बोलो बेटा.
like you said, हम लोग बहुत सारे लोग करेंगे तो देवगति जाएंगे, but it is लोभ. It is a kashaya. How we will go to?
Yes, लेकिन देव गति में also, all the devs also have kashayas. Do you know that? So जो छोटे देव होते, like these Asur Kumar devs I was telling you, they are always very jealous of the big devs. So until and unless you have Samyak Darshan, if you have Samyak Darshan, you're safe in every gati. Like how Raja Shrenik Jeev, Lakshman Jeev, or Ravan Jeev, they have Samyak Darshan. So they are safe wherever they are. Okay? But if you don't have Samyak Darshan, any gati is bad for you. Okay? Yes, Diva.
When do you know, if you have Samyak Darshan or not?
When do you, okay, Roshni.
For Diva's question, you'll actually like feel it, like if you kind of hurt yourself, you will feel that, oh, it's okay, I'm Jeev, nothing will happen to me, I never die. You will actually start feeling it, and yeah, like you start realizing.
जब तुम भेद विज्ञान करोगे ना सारे चीजों में, and when you will experience the soul, कि ये शुद्धात्मा जो है वो मैं ही हूँ, like शुद्धात्म है, मेरा नाम शुद्धात्म is not some third person. शुद्धात्मा जो है वो मैं ही हूँ. Just like, okay, if there's sugar, and Diva's never eaten sugar. Okay, we all explain to Diva, sugar is white, it's crystalline, or sugar can be brown sugar, raw sugar, sugar is very sweet. So she knows all this, okay? And her mom has kept salt next to the sugar, and she eats the salt, and she thinks, "Arey, sugar is khara, sugar is salty." Okay, she thinks sugar is salty, but she's never eaten before. But however, whatever she's learned, and then she eats the right sugar, now she knows, yes, this is sugar. Just like that, we are learning about the Atma, but the day you experience it, you will know that this is the Atma. And everything other than the Atma is Pudgal. That's not me. Okay? She won't realize until, kya keh rahe ho beta?
Like if you eat namak, salt, then you keep on eliminating. If Diva keeps on thinking that how does sugar taste, she'll keep on trying other stuff, and she'll say, oh, this is khatta, or this is salty, and like that. but then she won't like actually get the taste of she won't actually know how sugar tastes until she actually tastes it.
Right. Because Diva, the moment you put sugar on your tongue, you're not thinking whether it is white or brown, is it crystals? You're not thinking of anything. You're just experiencing it. Similarly, when you experience the soul, you're not thinking about the properties. You are just experiencing the soul. ठीक है बेटा?
Ma'am, it is not needed to know that we have some exertions because we actually feel very so good.
Yes. You will feel so happy. अपने आत्मा का आनंद ऐसे है ना? But you will then you will know.
Not that
Okay.
but
Let us. Sorry, Viranshi, we can't hear you, beta. We will finish for today. Next time onwards, we are going to limit our questions, okay? And on this Sunday, everyone join 5 or 10 minutes early so that you can say whatever stutis or bhaktis you want to do, okay? And make sure you all join for the masterclass. All right? Let's do stuti. Jinwani stuti kaun bolega? Anaya put her hand up. Okay, Anaya.
हे जनवाणी भारती तुम जपो दिन रैन जो तेरी शरणा गहे सो पावे सुख चैन जावाणी के ज्ञान से सूझे लोकालोक सो वाणी मस्तक नमो सदा देता हूँ धो.
And today, Jinali also had her hand up. Did you want to say something, beta? Jinali?
My hand up was sticky, but
You can say it. That's okay. Were you saying Nijanidhi? Say those two lines.
Hey Jinavani Bharati, so he Japodinare, so teri sharna gahe, so pave sukachen, Javani ke gyan se suje lokalo, so vani masakanamo sadade kholo.
Jai Jinendra, don't forget Uttam Kshama sabhi ko. Don't forget Mummy Papa ke pair chuna. Okay? And don't forget to say Uttam Kshama to Mom and Dad. Jai Jinendra. Yes, Roshni? Jai-
Can
Bolo,
I
Roshni.
try the Nijinidhi mein?
Yes,
I
yes.
think I-
Bolo, beta. Yes.
Nijinidhi, I get a little confused.
I'll help you. I'll help you. Nijanidhi.
निज में बताई ये अनंत उपकार है इसलिए जिनवानी माँ को वंदना शत बार है वंदना शत बार है.
बहुत सुंदर. Jai Jinendra sabhi ko. See you on Sunday.